Hello everyone and welcome back to another reading. Today we're looking into something that you can look forward to or what to expect very soon, what's ahead. And we have 3 different groups to choose from. We're choosing from the Witching Hour Oracle deck and also a crystal. Group number 1, we have number 3, Feeding Crows and Transformation. And you have this beautiful malachite. Group number 2, we have number 18, Cast the Circle, Rising Vibrations. And here we have this beautiful Aura Quartz sphere. And also this copper ring, if this resonates with someone. And then group number 3, we have number 8, and the forests, seeing the bigger picture. And you have the black tourmaline. All right, see whichever one stands out to you. Go with your intuition. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and also all your beautiful, beautiful comments. I love reading how this resonates for you guys. And if you just want to leave an emoji, I love those. Those are so fun. So thank you so much. And I'm always sending you Reiki and the biggest hugs if you like hugs. And without further ado, let's hop into your guys' messages for today. Hello, beautiful group number 1, and welcome to your reading. Okay, let's see what's ahead for you, what to expect very soon. The first message actually I got right away is that I feel like you're finally listening to your guides, or to something that, like when we see symbols, or numbers, sometimes we're like, fuck, whatever, like I don't even know what it means, so let's just brush it off. I'm ignoring it. But for some reason, I feel like you're coming into tune with this. You're coming into tune with your messages that are being guided towards you. Also with the malachite right now, it looks like an arrow. Something's coming into you with the transformation of Feeding Crows. Like I really feel like you're coming into accepting a message, opening your third eye or your crown chakra, downloading something, receiving information, okay, and you're letting it. I feel like you're at a point of actually letting it in, receiving. Yeah, with the number 3, they just gave me the Empress vibes, like receiving, because of the divine feminine energy. She's very much in the receiving mode. She feels like I don't always have to take charge of everything. I know my worth. I know what's meant for me will come. Okay, there's this like cool transformation also of, look at the face. It looks quite content. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to let it in. I'm just going to not resist it anymore. Yeah, that's what it feels like. You're transforming into non-resistance, which is really beautiful here. With all the green, I also feel very earthy, grounded, but also health. Okay, this could be very, very good and beneficial for your mental health, physical health, spiritual health. So there's something here that you're finally trusting your intuition, trusting your guides, trusting your symbols and synchronicities, trusting the guidance, okay? Maybe trusting life even, therefore, because now we're more in tune with spirit. It makes it a little bit easier to actually just live in a way, okay? So that's one of the big transformations here. Like I feel like this point wants to constantly just like follow you a little bit. It seems a bit like The Sims here or something like that, okay? Or like a mouse, like it wants to follow you. So something is definitely guiding you, following you, advising you, okay? There's angels, spirit guides. You're not alone also, I want to say, group number 1. If you ever felt like, I feel left out by my spirit guides, by angels or something, or God, okay? But they might show up in a form of animals here. You might be into birds or crows specifically here. But there's also something about these mushrooms. They're standing out. The moss that she's on, like it feels very soft ground. You definitely, things are also getting better, I want to say. Like the ground is soft. It's more fertile. Yeah, kind of like death energy, death card energy here as well. I want to get one of these doors cards and see what one door that's opening for you here, what it says on in this specific deck. For group number 1, please, what else do we have? Oh, we have 3 doors that are opening for you. The one on the bottom is a door to prosperity, success, affluence, abundance, fortune, flourishing, and thriving. Well, see if this fits with your reading here with the other 3. It's very interesting that we have 3 together coming out. So it could be also multiple different areas, right, in your life that suddenly, with this transformation, I'm getting so much death card energy that maybe there was this huge cycle or huge things that are ending, they're coming to a close, and there's this fresh new beginning, but with you in a different mindset. I really feel a different mindset here, either spiritually or about your body or about your work or about life in general. This is really an energy coming through. Oh, look at that. Yes, I'm liking this a lot. The door of love, affection, romance, passion, devotion, and tenderness. So there's more gentleness also, more coming from the heart. I really feel this alignment that is happening to you because you're letting something in, you're not resisting it anymore. Let's say even if you couldn't find love or love was hard, like it was difficult, was up and down or whatever it was, I feel like you're just surrendering to life in a way, and that opens new doors. Okay, because it also gives you compassion and tenderness with yourself. You're not resisting yourself also. If you need to cry, if you want distractions, if you need to talk, you're not going to resist certain things anymore that actually bring on healing as well. And where you're like, am I guided towards this or not? Like, I feel like there's going to be more ease and gentleness here in general. Door of discovery, exploration, uncovering, learning, insight, and enlightenment. Yeah, the enlightenment is really standing out here because this is going to be something that's downloaded. That's how you're upgrading, okay? But this is something that you're just going to be feeling. You're probably going to be feeling very much lighter. Even, let's say, for example, you always were like very black and white, or you needed to always make a decision on something, right? The pressure of making decisions or not having a plan. The pressure is falling away. I really feel like I feel so much lighter. I feel like I don't have to make a decision. You know what? I don't have to do the laundry right now. Like just this energy of giving yourself the permission of having a choice or not even choosing anything at all is in the sense an enlightenment, okay, in this energy field for you, for group number 1. And we look at this. Therefore, now we also have the door of joy, happiness, delight, pleasure, bliss, contentment, and satisfaction. Yeah, satisfaction is really, I feel like something that should be on top of your group here, the satisfaction and contentment. Because you're becoming acceptant, you're coming into alignment, you're coming into surrender mode and non-resistance of life or a specific area of your life. Like, I don't want to take this away because we have prosperity here, and I do feel like prosperity could be many different things. This could be connected to love. This could be maybe you get more adventurous, you want to learn something else, you want to discover more, or you just simply want to be happy. But I feel like happiness is going to cover all of these areas that you've been worried about in the past, or the past that was yesterday, for example. Something is very much shifting and changing. So your past could be literally the day of this yesterday. Okay, today is a new day. Today is your new life, basically. So success, affluence, abundance, fortune, and flourishing and thriving. Like, we don't have to see prosperity always just like in a correlation with money. This could be a prosperity in a sense of having so many symbols and protection and signs around you that just make you feel protected. This is also a sense of luxury, they're saying. Okay, there's a sense of luxury coming to you in that way. Really, really nice. Let's get a few. Actually, I want to get one of these other oracle cards here and see what we have. So these are all the things you can look forward to. And look, hope. Yeah, I do feel like this is the last little bit of where we're surrendering. It's like, well, one can hope, right? Hope dies last. Like, I feel like you're getting the hang of, like, this is your transition. The hope stage, the hope energy is your transition into this optimism, into this lightness. Because we have to have hope to go through a bad situation, right? Like, or we can always hope for better times. We can always have hope for things are going to be changing. But this is your transformation. This is the shift. This is what we're moving through right now. This frequency of like, okay, I have hope. Okay, things are going to turn out. The hope dies last, whatever. But it still feels a little tad pessimistic when I say it like this. But it's okay. Look what's on the bottom here. Happiness. Hope and happiness, both H's, okay? So this is the end here. Let's see what's in between the hope and the happiness. How about we do that with some tarot? Is there maybe some direction here for group number 1 and on how to get from hope to happiness? But again, look at the same body posture. I feel like it's really just this energy of surrender into it, accepting the signs and symbols and synchronicities, not overthinking them, not like just letting them in and do something within you. I want to say right now, your body knows best, because I also feel this connection to the earth. Maybe grounding or connecting yourself. I don't know what it is with the mushrooms. Do whatever if you resonate with mushrooms or something like this, maybe there's something that can help, or maybe there's healing also for your physical body in a sense. Okay, maybe something medicinal, but this is like totally not advice here from my point. Okay, from my perspective, this is just something that's coming through. So, but you might also just be more in alignment with nature, therefore, in general. Gratitude, I just said. Okay, gratitude could be one of the things that leads you towards this way. Let's see what the tarot is saying here for group number 1, please. How are they getting to the happiness place here? And the openness, yeah. Ace of Wands, wow. I feel like it's going to be initiated. They said initiation is on the way. Wow, it sounded very robotic. That was very, like a computer voice almost. Like I can feel the like we're calculating. Okay, we're sending you the download. Maybe it will be something that will be quite obvious to you, because maybe you are a logical person, or even if you're not, I feel like there's something being calculated for you here, a download, a code or something here that's going to be making you also feel like, boom, I'm inspired. Like inspiration is going to hit you. You're going to feel that there's more potential. So they are going to upgrade you in a frequency of, hey, turn around, look at this, right? When you're in the sensation of hope, maybe this is your neutral zone. Maybe this is very close to this surrender mode or acceptance mode. And then boom, there's inspiration coming to either all of these things here, all of these areas, or maybe one in particular that's also going to unlock all of the other ones, right? It's a bit of a domino effect here for you. Ace of Wands, new potential, so freaking beautiful. This is also passion, ideas, an awakening, I heard. An awakening of a new life. This is your potential awakening of a new life. This is just what they're saying. This is like a torch also, they say. You're holding the torch, or you will be soon. There's a fire burning again. Yeah, but I saw them just like a match. I saw them like having the match lit. Okay, you're going to do this with the match to get it, to have a flame. And I also just heard when they said that, because you're scratching the side of the matchbox, it's like you're just scratching the surface. So there's so much more for you to discover, and we have discovery here. So like look forward to really, really awesome, like happy discovery times. Happy discovery day. Maybe this is a holiday or so for someone, but interesting. Wow. Okay, let's get a few more cards. I also could be a part of like a relationship, a partnership here, because they gave me this torch and the flame, right? This could be a burning desire for love. This could be a twin flame, a partner, or just also this feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm ready to find new love or to put myself out there. The door of love is right here. Affection, romance, passion, devotion, and tenderness. Yeah, passion is coming back here as well. Creativity, creation, or just like this feeling state of, oh, I feel like I want to create something, right? Like the energy of it. You can feel something could be becoming very tangible in the future here. And the 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment, number 44. I don't know what these numbers are. It looks like, yeah, it's 22. It looked like a 5 upside down. It's 22, and here we have 44. This is that. Your creation, what did they say? whatever it was here. But this doubles this, right? This double is that. So this aha moment, this idea, this initiation, yes, this initiation will fulfill your wishes and lead you to happiness. Group number 1. This is a pretty amazing story and unfolding of your story. And discovery, again, they're really, really emphasizing on discovery here, especially with the Ace of Wands here. Something's also coming to the open. Maybe something was hidden, right? And here we have this wand that's finally handed to you, like something. Now we can do something with that energy. It's usable. And it's very, very fertile energy, I want to say. Because the fire gives you the oomph, right? It gives you the energy to do something or to put something into action. And the Nine of Cups is this wish fulfillment. And the Nine of Cups is also the satisfaction and the contentment, because now we have more than enough. So it also, I feel like it's coming quite quickly here. Coming from the Ace of Wands, from hope into the Nine of Cups. I feel like it's just about this readiness that is now being like coded into you. Okay, maybe the sun. You know how they say when you look into the sun, you're receiving some sort of codes or something, light codes. Maybe this could be resonating here for someone. So there could be something about the sun, like don't wear glasses, don't wear contacts, right? No sunglasses. There's something about the sun here, looking into the sun. This could also be the truth. They just said, like Jesus, the Son of God. But I feel like there's a code coming. So let's see if there's one more. So this Ace of Wands will quickly double into a wish fulfillment and happiness. The Nine of Cups also happiness. I don't know if we need more of this deck here, particularly, maybe. Okay, Two of Cups. Yes, I mean love, okay? If the wish fulfillment is love, then here it is, group number 137. This could also be prosperity, because the Two of Cups is a union. It's a yes, okay? It's definitely something that your heart desires, I want to say here, with the heart and the two roses. Like, you made up of the same stuff. We also can pick up on duality in this one, which reminds me of the Lovers. So I do feel like that there's something perfect in a sense of partnership coming. This could be business or romantic. But this could also be this discovery. Maybe because they also said you're scratching the surface, there's probably, we're going down a bit of a rabbit hole here with certain things. So maybe you're also figuring out something about what is it that I actually want and who is it that I actually want when I look at this Two of Cups here with a potential partner or love or happiness and peace and what actually belongs to you. Because I also feel like therefore here your heart is healing. Right? Yeah, there's something about connection to the earth. Okay, they're giving me a picture of someone who is very connected to the earth with your feet, and then it's almost like you're tied, right? You're anchored, you're tied to the ground, but they're giving you a lot of rope so you can explore the universe. So I saw somebody being tied to a rope, and almost like a bungee rope, because it's like limitless in how far it can go. But you are tied to the earth, okay? So you can't drift away because you're a part of this planet, you're part of this earth. So, but there's something that connects you to the groundedness of the earth, the nature, and also allowing you to space out, basically, okay? Well, now I'm coming back to mushrooms here. I feel like a little bit, I don't even know, I've never done anything like this, so I'm not advising any of that stuff, but do this within your own limits and your own knowledge, okay? But yeah, this is what I'm seeing here. I do feel like expansion, discovery, expanding your mind also, and feeling inspired again, okay? Coming from acceptance and hope into happiness. And we can see this path is unfolding very, very beautifully. So yeah, we also have the Six of Pentacles now with the number 69. It's beautiful. On the bottom, on the bottom of the deck, yeah, Six of Pentacles. So in this Six of Pentacles, this is quite interesting because we can again see two of these, what is this? What is it? I don't even know. Wolves? One looks more like a cat almost. Anyways, two belong together, carrying the stick, the torch. Yeah, you're carrying the torch together. Look at this. The Six of Pentacles is about give and take, give and receive, and sharing, helping each other, right? Helping each other out. You might really find a partner, either in love or business here, who is just going to be like tight. Okay, you're going to be so freaking tight. This is going to be your soulmate or your wish fulfillment, in a sense of this is the best partner I could ask for. We're pulling on the same strings. We have our backs financially, if this is a business partner or even a family member, or whatever this is. But again, we're having this energy of the twos being picked up, togetherness. So there's definitely also here with lots of those crows, like there's a sensation and an energy of help with other people or other energies here that is coming. So this could be a soul person, a soulmate. It doesn't have to be a lover, a soulmate, okay? But look at how tight they are together, right? They're so close together. This is somebody who you can just trust and rely on. Really beautiful. And you're carrying this torch together. You're carrying this wand together. And at the end, there is a big pentacle. Protection is coming through as well. Your resources are protected, okay? Really cool. I'm liking this. Really liking this as well here. Wow. Very nice energy. Let's get... What am I getting? A last card? For group number 1, please. What can they expect very soon? Yeah, I heard you just belong together. You fit very well together, especially if this is a romantic situation here. This is just somebody who also feels like a buddy. Like, even if this is love, this is really someone you just can be completely yourself with. I want to say they accept you, okay, regardless of what is going on. This is somebody who will be there when you're sick. This is somebody who can pull you up. This is somebody who can motivate you. And this is also something you would do for that person. So there's this beautiful give and take, shared interest, shared resources, shared mentality, and no judgment. I feel they just said no labeling. There's no labeling. Okay, maybe it's the same sex relationship. It doesn't matter if this is romantic friendship or a business partnership. But regardless, the energy of it is absolutely incredibly beautiful and authentic. So empathic, compassionate. We have the pufferfish with defensiveness here for some reason, and we also have the lobster with transformation and renewal. So this is maybe something we are coming out of. This pufferfish reminds me of somebody who is maybe quickly agitated or scared easily, right? I think this is the transformation because they came together. And look, we have on the bottom, the Nautilus with sacred geometry and divine harmony. This is your code. If you are into the golden ratio or like even frequencies, okay, how certain things are, maybe there's something in nature that the truth is hidden in nature, they said. This is really interesting. So you're going to go down some sort of rabbit hole here, but I also see expansion with that spiral. It's a perfect alignment. It's perfectly made, okay? Something is perfectly made for you, the code, something you will understand. So we are coming out of this mode, potentially, okay? It might not resonate with everybody. Pufferfish, where we're maybe on the edge easily, or when I talked about, when you see numbers and you're like, whatever. Or you find a coin and I'm like, I could take it as a sign, but I don't want to. Like, there's something we were maybe pushing away, or we had our defenses up, maybe with another person, with love, with prosperity. This is where your transformation and renewal is coming in. And here is that code that is being calculated for you right now, like implemented into you, okay? Check out sacred geometry. Maybe there is something about shapes also for you that is very helpful in this transformation. Again, I'm constantly hearing almost like a Morse code, okay? Like I'm hearing something for you, how this is coming. Maybe your ears will be ringing or something like that. Okay, but this is what's coming for you here. That is the transformation. Maybe the scarcity, right? Like, a deer in the headlight here, or defensiveness, like it says, 7 of Wands energy, being very protective of your own space or your own mental space, or not being vulnerable, not being acceptant of something, not being ready to let go of something. So these things are all changing here. Okay. So thank you so much, group number 1. I hope that helped for you and for what is to come and what you can expect very soon. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2, and welcome to your reading for what is to come. Okay, what to expect very soon, what's ahead for you. And this is so cool. I didn't even realize this until now. This looks like the moon. We have number 18, and we're casting a circle, raising vibrations. Like, this is all reminding me of kind of like the moon energy here. But also a crystal ball, they said. So you might also be connecting to some specific source that gives you some sort of intuitive gift, okay? Because you're also raising your vibrations. Maybe even with friends here in a circle, maybe you're finding alliances or people that are on the same wavelengths as you. Okay, this could be a soul tribe here that is coming in as well, but I also see rituals, quite obviously. And look, this looks very cool. Like, there's this set ambience, okay, for it. Maybe you are actually... maybe you are in an environment like this. Like, let's say you're in an environment of this like spiritual merchandise stores, okay? You're surrounded by crystals all day and awesome books and awesome energy and vibrations and incense, okay? There's something about this here coming through, but you might be really connecting with either your starseed family, like aliens or angels, spirit guides, or your soul tribe. And I also heard they do not have to be right next to you. You're very connected to the people that are for you, okay? Even the humans that do the same as you. If, for example, if you're a tarot reader or something like that, you are very connected to specific other tarot readers, and you do not ever have to physically meet, okay? And you might just be like, yeah, of course I am. I know that already. So I feel people coming through here that are already very spiritually advanced, or at least in alignment with their spirituality, because I do believe everybody has the same gift. Like, we all have this gift. We are all spiritually connected because we're all spiritual beings. There's also something coming through about the 3i Atlas, which I've never ever even mentioned here in my channel. But there's something about, if you're watching this at the right time, on December 19th, I think they said it's the closest to Earth, okay, when it comes through. So there's something about this here as well. We could be doing something like this. Maybe you're doing like a community meditation or some sort of thing together here, okay? So maybe on December 19th or so is where you might be tuning in very much into specific frequencies here. So, but that was just a very, very strong energy that wanted to come through here. So I have that myself sometimes. I do feel very, very connected to specific other tarot readers or people that are very spiritual. And it's almost like I'm having a conversation with them, like they're sitting right next to me, but will probably never physically meet them in my life. So it's very interesting and really, really cool to share this experience on a spiritual level, or in a different realm, right? In a different dimension almost. So we're meeting somewhere else in the spirit world all the time. Really, really cool. I'm liking this. Raising vibration. So there is definitely something coming because of this 3i Atlas that I just felt, that it just came through with the moon. So you're definitely enhancing yet even more. Maybe even because of the connection to all of these other energies as well. I love this. Isn't this beautiful? It almost makes me feel like the Four of Wands, and it has nothing to do with it, because this is also the moon card in the tarot with the number 18. So I feel intuition and all of this stuff, but because of the Four of Wands energy, I also feel this celebration. I feel maybe even a graduation, right? Raising up to another level, happiness, achievements, and also this comfort zone and stability of the Four of Wands. I feel homey. I feel, oh yeah, this is my zone. You know, you're going to be in the zone of where you feel the best, where you do not have to explain yourself why you do tarot readings or why you believe in aliens. Like, this is going to be a safe space that is coming for you with the right energies and the right people surrounding you. And again, if this is not so spiritual for some of you watching, this could just be really that you're coming into your authentic self and meeting the right people, meeting people that are really on the same wavelengths as you, where again, you can be super authentic. You will feel really, really good because you do not have to explain anything, what you say, what you believe, whatever. You're just going to be feeling really, really good. Safe space for everyone, okay? It's coming through here. So I want to get a few from these cards. These are doors cards. What is it called? Door of Destiny cards, okay? And see which other doors are opening here, or what's coming, what can you expect. For beautiful group number 2. Yeah, so maybe you will be having a conversation with other people through meditation, okay? That are on the same frequency as you. Whoop. Okay, thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The Door of Miracles. Wonder, phenomenon, marvel, blessing, extraordinary, and divine. And also they just gave me with the miracles, like if you're trying to contact past loved ones or whatever, right? So I feel like that there's definitely something happening here. The Door of Miracles is opening. And on the bottom, we also have the Door of Change. Look at that beautiful pink butterfly here. It says transformation, adaptation, transition, and evolution. Yeah, there is definitely an upgrade happening here. And the more I say this, the more I get chills, and the more the sun is coming in here also into your reading. I feel the confirmation of the sunshine. I feel this, oh yeah, like God almost, right? The creator energy is coming through here so much. So if you are a tarot reader, please just let me know in the comments. And even if not, like that's not the point here to just connect with that energy, but I'm really loving this right now because I feel very close to specific energies right now myself in this reading. So we have change here. So there's an upgrade yet again. I feel like this is just a higher level, better level, even higher level. So really cool stuff. Okay. Even the learning that is underneath that as well. Education, knowledge, study, mastery, mastery and development. So you're going to be opening something that is giving you even more insight, right? Miracles. I also just quickly said health. If you've been wondering and pondering about a health situation, I feel like there is something that you didn't know yet. But maybe through the help of something here, raising your vibrations, either with other people, maybe even you come in contact, let's say you are at a store, right? Or you run into a person at a grocery store, wherever, it doesn't matter. Just being in the vicinity of a specific person could change your frequency and you having some sort of download. Okay, that's just an extra message here for someone. I saw that. They might give you some sort of idea or something, sparking something within you. Okay, just a random person. Because I really feel this energy also of random people in here that we might not ever be getting to know, like a friend on a physical level, but you're connected on a spiritual level. So even if you're passing a stranger in the street, they might give you information. Okay. So always just be ready for a miracle. It can happen at any point. Even an animal, they said now with the butterfly. The animal that you're staring at, that grabs your attention for a second and you're not thinking, it's giving you some sort of download. Okay, interesting. I love this. Really cool messages. Let's get one of these other oracle cards here first. Thank you. Group number 2, what do we have? Wisdom. Oh my gosh, and I have wisdom underneath the learning, and I'm like, okay, that's enough cards. But now I have to take it. The owl and the owl. Look at this. And passion and eyes opening here. Wow. Okay, wisdom. It comes twice. Insight, enlightenment, experience, understanding, and intelligence. There's so many upgrades in here for group number 2 that are coming for you. Through unexpected people, most likely, okay? Strangers. People you've never met. Yeah, with the Grace, they just said there could be releasing something within you. Something that stuck energy is being released by a stranger, actually. I have to say. They're raising your vibration. They are not raising your vibration, but they are unlocking something. Somebody's coming in with the energy to unlock something within you for you in order for you to raise your vibration. That's really, really incredible. Group number 2. This will also give you more, like, I want to know more, right? You might be looking after that in different areas. And let's say in the bookstore, you're going to be looking in a different aisle, okay? And you might be discovering things and you're like, oh my gosh, I've never been down this aisle. This is so cool. Or even, what are they giving me here? Like, I almost feel a bit of history. Maybe somebody's diving into a history of some sort, okay? Something you've never considered before. Like watching old, I see a VHS right now. Watching something old on VHS or finding old VHS cassettes. And then, yeah, I'm seeing old dusty books as well. But it's a specific store. Maybe it's also like a, what is that? Antique store or something, okay? Yeah, that's really cool. I'm really liking this. Kind of like aliens coming through again with the owls and also past loved ones. Then you definitely have visitors, group number 2. I mean, you gotta be super spiritual if you're here watching this group, okay? If not, I apologize, but it is what it is. Okay, let's do some tarot cards here. What else is going to happen? What can group number 2 expect very soon? Okay, hang on a second. They want me to give messages for the people that are here for like things like learning, like normal stuff. Normal stuff. I mean, my normal life is spiritual, so I heard with the rising vibrations, in general, things are going to get better. You're going to become better at something. If this is a regular situation, let's say very earthly, learning, studying, working somewhere, trying to get better at something, you are. So instead of like taking all these spiritual messages, like you're going to be contacting aliens, this is you upgrading You are becoming a master of your craft. So if you've been studying something or learning something, there's a shift happening here where you're increasing your vibration or you're increasing your skill level to a sensation of comfort, okay? Where you're going to be very comfortable with this new environment, or you're going to be comfortable with your skill. You're going to be comfortable with where you're at in this journey, with your finances, with your relationship. I feel this comfort setting in because you're raising up. Like, for example, if you're studying for like years, or you learn something for the last, let's say it takes 10,000 hours, they say, right? To really like master something or a skill or so, or become really good at it. You're getting there. That's where you're getting. And this is a shift that you will feel within you where you're going to go to work one day, let's say, and let's say until now, you always kind of overthought and you were like, oh, am I doing this the right way? Or what else do I need to learn? I'm always just a student. Or when do I get this raise? When do I get the next position? Whatever. You're reaching a new level. One day you're just going to go to work and do your thing. And at the end of the day, you're like, oh, I didn't even overthink today. I didn't even question my abilities. So this is where you know this is what's happening, that you're mastering something. You're mastering a next level here. This is what's happening here also, right? If this spiritual situation doesn't super resonate here with everyone, obviously, but this is another message coming through. You are getting to the next level in your studies, in your workplace, okay? Where you're not questioning your abilities anymore so much. So now it's turning around. Might also be other people coming to you because they see you, oh, so you're so good at this, right? Can you give me advice? Blah, 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 like that kind of energy here. And again, other people, oh, look what we got. The moon, oh my gosh. I shouldn't be surprised because it is just what it is. Why am I surprised? I have 6 of Swords on the bottom. Calmer waters and peace is coming. Okay, right? That's what I mean. You're crossing this river of doubt. They say, they almost gave me a song, Cry Me a River, I heard, and I don't even know why. Cry Me a River, like maybe somebody was just holding on to something and you're so above this, even if this is also a relationship, you definitely are growing out of a situation, like you're growing out of it. This has no leverage on you anymore. This is old stuff. This is like, this is like children's stuff, you know, I don't deal with this anymore. I'm at another level. This is what the energy here also feels like. We also have this beautiful moon here in the background, almost looks like the eclipse here at the sun. So there is like a major event though. I really feel a major event also is happening. It could be at the next full moon, which I believe is in January 3rd. So maybe it's something like this, or you are going to a specific event, okay, where something is changing, some sort of energy because also of some other people here that are entering your life or passing you by in the street. Okay, there's something here that is happening. The moon again, so something is also lifted. What I just felt with Cry Me a River is there's some illusion being lifted where you also will be realizing you're almost going to have an out-of-body experience and you're going to be looking at yourself like, that's not me anymore. Okay, this is really what I'm feeling here. There's this huge shift happening. A huge shift that rips you out of something old. You're shedding some sort of skin, but again, it also brings you right into authenticity of like, no, I was this person all along. I was it all along. I just had to see it in a different perspective, or I needed this new set of eyes or something here. Maybe your third eye, right? Your intuition. Something here is being like opened and enhanced for you to really come to grasp with the reality of the new you, your abilities, your skills, your talents, your knowledge, how awesome you are, your mastery level. Really cool. Here also just plainly the illusion will be lifted, I heard. The tougher times, the emotional upheaval they say here is also over. There's more peace coming for you. You're moving on into the peaceful area, okay, era. More peace. But something else will be also grabbing your passion and attention. Something else. It's somewhere else. But you will know what that is. This is not something we have to look hard for because this is a miracle energy upgrade. By simply, like, for example, passing a stranger in the street. Okay? It is what it is. Very plain, straightforward. Actually, let's get one more. Is there another tarot card here for this? The 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. A wish fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction, contentment. You're going to be so freaking happy on a different level. More than enough. Yeah, look at this dog underneath there too, in the water. there's another one there, but the one in the water here, like I can play, I can do whatever I want, I can have fun. I'm like, I feel also some sort of restriction is lifting. A restriction on happiness, whatever we were restricting ourselves from, holding ourselves back from being happy again, or something like this is coming through as well. You can play, you can also not do anything, or you can decide to do something today. Like I feel a little bit of freedom here coming in, okay? Because of this newfound level of remarkability of yourself, they said. Thanks, Spirit. Your remarkable self, group number 2. You're going to be very happy and very content, very satisfied with this new version of you. How authentic you can be. You know, it's like if you had anxiety before or whatever it was, this is not going to be holding you back anymore for some reason. Okay? This is a new experience here. I love it. I really do. What was this here? Oh, that learning. A new learning experience too about yourself. It's probably they're giving me over and over this like out of body experience where you almost look at yourself in the face. You're like, oh wow, you know, you see yourself with different eyes and say, this is not me anymore. This layer is not serving me anymore. Let's take it off. I love it. 2 of Swords is on the bottom here now. Very interesting. 2 of Swords, decision making or indecision in the sense. But this is also what's changing. Oh, they just said you're getting to work. See, you're breaking down something. Indecision even. Not being sure who you really are. We're breaking down the borders also of yourself. You're going to be allowing yourself to be free and to be authentic. There's no other way. This is the way. This is the way. Group number 2 and the High Priestess. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You're going to be at one with the spiritual realm also. You're going to be not afraid of the things that you can't see. Okay. You also are going to understand, I don't have to see to believe. I believe and then I see. Okay. This is another message coming through. Your intuition is heightened. Okay. And upgraded. She can stand for a mystery, but the mystery is going to be the miracle, and you're going to be very excited about it, okay? You're going to be breaking down these walls. This is like, again, not having to make a decision, because you're breaking down these walls of black and white. You're breaking down these walls of the pressure of having to make a decision on something, okay? There's way more freedom and ease and peace and happiness coming in, 2 of Wands, a new direction. A completely different direction, I feel like. For you, and it's going to feel really good. They said liberating. It's going to feel very liberating, okay? Let's get a last oracle card, please, for group number 2's message here. Okay, this one on the bottom, they said, entanglement and trap. This is just what we talked about with the 2 of Swords. You're freeing yourself, okay? Let's get another one here. The North Star, faith and guidance. Yes, this is the miracle. Something is coming in here to swiftly, look, transformation, renewal, to swiftly make you realize something. To giving you the tools to get out of this net, out of this trap, okay? And look, the whale, they just gave me the Magician and the Hermit as the whale, being trapped in this net. But here's your miracle coming. You're finally being released. If this is also something where, you know, you didn't have the right of speech or whatever, or even the right to express all your knowledge and all your wisdom, you didn't let yourself be the magician that you wanted to be, or the creator, right? Like you let yourself be held back by maybe thoughts, by things that were counterproductive in a way of like, oh no, I'm not good enough, or imposter syndromes coming through as well. So all these things are examples, okay? This might be different for you or as it is for someone else, but that's okay. The North Star, the guiding light, it gives me also this natural development that this has to happen because they're giving me North Node. So you're finally moving towards your destiny, okay? And yeah, the miracle is coming, that there is a sudden release of something that you already are, a master of something, but you're held back by a force, okay? But that force is going to be taken care of. And here we have the lobster with transformation and renewal. See, it's almost like the lobster, the transformation, the claws are coming to cut you out of this net. Something's going to cut you out of this, okay? And it might feel like a miracle. But we don't have to over worry about this miracle. You might not even, that's what I mean when they said it might be a stranger, and we might not even know how much impact that stranger has because you don't even know it was because of that stranger. Just this gives me the energy of you just accepting that miracles can happen wherever and whenever, just to be open for them. If you feel an impulse to go to the store and buy oranges, whatever, it's just an example, do it. Because it's not about the oranges, it's about you might be running into a person there who has that specific frequency with the claws that cuts you out of this net. So trust your impulses a little bit, okay? This, like with the moon, like trust your intuition. If you're driving down the street and you're like, oh, there's a store, I always wanted to go in there, right? Like there is something about your trusting your instincts and your intuition and your callings, even if it doesn't make sense, right? Group number 2, thank you so much for being here. I hope you liked it and you can put this wherever it resonates for you, but this is absolutely incredible and I love it. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful group number 3, and welcome to your reading for something to expect very soon. What's changing, what's ahead, okay, for you to know. I'm really liking this energy already, the forests and seeing the bigger picture. Wow, flying high, flying in a tribe also, or in a group, okay? There's something about this. You're finding a right home, a place, a territory. Maybe you're flying on vacation, okay, or something like that here. But I also feel the energy of you flying high to see something, obviously, to see the bigger picture, but also this flying high with the 8 gives me you get the strength and the confidence, okay, of yourself also, an overview of a certain situation or your own life. I almost feel also somebody understanding, putting the puzzle pieces together of certain things to really understand what, okay, this is why I had to go through this, or this is why this didn't work out, okay, so now I can also decide. Another thing here is also they just said that you also will be understanding that you always have a choice, okay? And it's not, they say nothing has been really taken away from you, and please don't shoot me right now, they're just saying this, okay? In the sense of like, there's more for you to come, or you can choose again. And I know this almost sounded rude, Spirit, I don't want to say that, you know, especially if a person was taken away from you, or you had to suffer through some loss, right? This is really difficult to hear, but they're saying that it almost gives me just this energy of like, this is not the end of you, of your experience, of your journey. And as much as we know that and can internalize that, it's very tough sometimes to hear and to realize. But they're giving you this energy. This is what's coming for you, where you're being lifted also up to get a bit of a distance also, especially if there has been some difficult times. You're going to get some distance to somehow like run it off, right? Clear the air, shake it off, like move somewhere else, like go to a better energy place, or change of scenery also is coming through here as well. The 8 now is also the limitlessness. Limitlessness. Yeah, you're limitless, okay? Again, also black tourmaline protection, quite obviously, but there's something else in here. But also all these other birds are dark because they're kind of in the shadow here. This is also looks like a shadow of you. I heard running away from a shadow, but on the other hand, though, again, they're giving me the same message of you, like there's something being shaken off of you, right? You're getting rid of something. Maybe you're running or driving really fast somewhere. I don't know, but you're leaving something behind. Okay, I feel like also this brings a lot of clarity because you're like, no, I'm very confirmative of this. I don't want this any longer in my life. So I just need to run away. I need to run really fast. And even if you're running on a treadmill, this is like an energetic thing, right? Like just shaking something off. Maybe you're trying to get your mind off of somebody as well here, okay? Maybe it hasn't been working really well. The black tourmaline, very interesting. I feel like there's another message in this black tourmaline, but I'm not getting it right now other than protection. Interesting. Let's get a few more cards. How about that? I have these door cards here. They're doors of destiny. Okay, let's see what door is opening here for group number 3 also. Could be multiple ones. Okay, quite obviously. Take this however this resonates for you. Oop. A door of learning and a door of time. Look at this. This actually almost makes a lot of sense with time, okay? We're going to take that one as well. Door of learning, education, knowledge, study, mastery, and development. I really feel here, for maybe one of you, I want to almost like take you, like hold your hand while we're doing this reading. I don't know why, but I feel like someone here really needs to like hear or feel this energy of, okay, you're okay. This is going to be fine. What you're doing is totally cool. Just do this. Okay, you're going to be fine. So I feel like, I almost feel I'm the grandma or something. Okay, somebody needs time with grandma. Maybe you just need to get something off your chest, group number 3. This could be it, okay? So if you just want to get something off your chest, just please put it in the comments. Like, I'm happy to read it and take this energy, transmute it, and throw it away for you if you want. So totally cool. Let's get your time card here as well. Moment, duration, temporal, chronology, era, instant, and eternity. Eternity we have here with the number 8 as well. Yeah, something is really like a timing thing, like this running. Okay, this is like shaking it off or so. There's just a certain amount of time you have to focus on something, and then it's gone or it's here. So either way. So we have the door of learning, okay, knowledge, study, mastery, and development. So I feel like also transporting yourself to a different point, to a different era, and area. It doesn't have to literally be a move or a change of scenery, whatever, but it's an energetic change here that is happening. Yeah, seeing the bigger picture. Also with this, almost feels like a lifeline here. What's this meant to be? Where's my life going, right? You are going to get some sort of advantage here, I feel like, because if you're flying high, you can now see this golden stream. Like, where is this supposed to go? I need some sort of foresight. I need to know what's going to happen, okay? So this is what we're going to do here. We also have the door of wonder for you. Awe, amazement, fascination, curiosity, mystery, and marvel. So maybe it has been quite of a mystery, and maybe even especially with the things we've been talking about, if it was challenging, right? You're like, where's my good stuff? Is it worth moving on or not? Oop. I actually got tarot first. I wanted to get some other cards, but that's okay. You have 2 popping out. The World, 21. Yeah, there is a big cycle ending for you. There is more for you. See, we're going through this doorway. It just looks like these doors. There's not a doorway, and it even has the stairs in it. I mean, so synchronistic. The snake also stands for transformation. Oh, the bear. This makes so much sense because I was talking about territory and they gave me the bear energy, you know, or even a leader, a boss or something like this. Or, yeah, territory though, mostly. Territory, finding where you belong. Wisdom is coming in here. The rabbit, there's new stuff. Fertility and luck is also here. And look at all these eyes here. That's interesting. Moving through the doorway. Almost feels a bit sacred, I have to say. Ending the cycle to start a completely new one, okay? There's a huge new cycle for you, group number 3. And the moon, yeah, you know what? The worries, the emotions, the emotional upheaval is going to be lifted. We're going to finish that, okay? But I heard here that you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust the guidance that you're going to be receiving, group number 3. There's probably something here that you will have to see. Like the moon, like, I feel like the moon brings things to conclusion. Like, it's going to be very obvious, okay? Again, this is also an ending in a way. The full moon is an ending towards a big cycle that we worked towards, okay? Here, things will make sense. And this is the energy we already felt. Things will make sense to you when you're in this energy here. This could mean that we have to face something one last time, but this last time is going to be very liberating to you because it's going to give you clarity. In order to really say, just like we mentioned here before, I am ready, I confess, I confirm, I do not want this any longer, or I need to move on, I want to go somewhere else, I want to experience something else. Give me a new opportunity. This could be as like simple as a work situation, okay? You're going to be taken out of the situation to see something clearly, the illusion will be lifted, and you're going to get your energy and your confidence and your bravery to be like, no, I need to see what else is out there, okay? Work situation, relationship situation, spiritual situation, environment situation, whatever that could mean for you specifically or personally. They're giving me, when I look at this tourmaline, they're giving me this black tourmaline on a map, okay? So maybe this is something here, but also something's being held down, like they're giving me holding papers down. This could be a paperweight, so maybe a weight. Something will be lifted here also. Maybe documents are finally done, right? And we're free to go finally. There's something about this here. Let's get a few more. No, they said get one of these oracle cards first. Okay. For group number 3, please. What is this here? Action. Yeah, you're going to be taking action on something. I really feel that here, because you are also the one taking action after you receiving this last and final knowledge or insight or clarity, right? With this illumination here of the moon, trusting your intuition, or even coming to terms of like, you know what, my intuition was screaming at me the whole time. I wasn't listening, or I was afraid that it would be true, or I wasn't sure. It's going to be very clear on where to go. Okay, there's clarity coming to you because you're seeing something. You're going to be taking out of something to see something from a different perspective. And the time is now, they said, with time and action. Ooh, that's interesting. Your time is now, or that time is now, they said. We have faith. Yeah, this is an intuition. Keep the faith, have trust. Okay, that this is also not over. That your path is not over. This is your path. Profound is on the bottom. There's a profound new cycle starting for you. Really cool. And they say, yes, it could be scary, but only when we're not knowing 100% if we're clear about it, right? If we're kind of like, I'm not sure, but this is what will be lifted in order to take that action. Your confusion about something, or your insecurity about something, or your not clarity, the non-clarity of something will be lifted, okay, with this moon card. It will be very clear to you on what to do. Maybe the next full moon, I think I also mentioned in group number 2, I don't know, January 3rd, okay? So maybe there is like, maybe with the new year, or this full moon that's coming in January 3rd, maybe this is this illuminating factor, okay, that will be helping you to see something extremely clear. You're going to see something clear, and you're going to get that advantage, because maybe you're going to have a dream or some sort of feeling that, you know what, if I go over there, things are going to be better for me. I have a feeling I will be feeling better somewhere else, okay, or in this new workplace, or whatever this could be. Okay, it could be so many things. Maybe you just want to move apartments. Maybe you just want to move from this apartment to the one next door. Like, there's something about the energy you will be understanding, and you will be very, very clear about it. So you do not have to worry. Okay. What else do we have? More tarot. I want to use these other tarot cards for group number 3, please. What else do we have, please, for group number 3 in this situation? Knight of Wands, fearless, risk taker, free spirit. Look at this, the Knight of Wands. I love it. You're ready to take action. Again, the time is now. It will be happening quite quickly. And I mean, for spirit, everything happens quickly because there is no real timing thing on the other dimensions. So I'm saying the full moon, okay. Because why did I say that? Oh yeah, because of the moon card. But hey, they are saying your time is now. But what is this, like another few weeks? Okay. If this energy is coming with the next full moon, like it's nothing really when you think about it. But you're getting there. I feel like you're getting there. Like I see you dreading along, and you're getting to a point of clarity. And the Knight of Wands gets the right energy, the right impulse. Okay, to fearlessly take action. Maybe it's also taking action on a specific person to understand something. But regardless of what this is, it will be very clear to you. Learning, education, maybe what you want to study or where you want to take this education of yours or these studies of yours. The right university, the right place, the right car. They just said, okay, the right car. Which one is right for you? The right religion just came through as well. Okay. This would be quite interesting for some of you. You might be surprising yourself when this clarity comes through, especially when I said religion for some reason. Maybe you're resonating with something that you wouldn't have considered. Who knows? Okay, is there anything else here, please, for group number 3? For what they can expect very soon. And also a lot of energy. I feel like you can expect more energy, clarity in what to do and which way to go. Okay. Free spirit, yeah. I like that too. This also feels very free. Being removed from something that weighs you down. Oh yeah. Something that weighs you down is going to be lifted. Nope, this one, okay. The Tower, yeah, no kidding. Upheaval, destruction, catastrophe. That's what I mean. That was the emotional upheaval that was weighing you down, because it was just talking about something weighing you down. Something was never really 100%, I want to say, with this. Like this is a weak foundation, right? Like this is also divine intervention. But I feel here that with this Tower, I almost feel like something was never 100%. Sometimes it was good, and sometimes it was not good, and sometimes it was really bad, and sometimes it was really good, but there is no stability here. I feel we're getting away from this instability that sometimes gives you hope, or inspiration, but sometimes it completely defeats you and it drains you, okay, of your energy. So this could be a workplace and the Six of Wands, see, or like the studies and graduation with the Six of Wands. It could be studies. It could be anything we just talked about here. The place you live in, right? You feel good sometimes and then you let it go and then something else happens, like instability. That's what I'm feeling here with this Tower card. You're taking finally action on something that you cannot longer handle in a way of, this is not balanced enough for me. This isn't stable enough for me. This could be a relationship, okay? Whatever it is, or the religion, the belief system, other people, like, right? And look what we have. The Six of Wands, achievement, recognition, being in the spotlight. Maybe it's a way of doing something. If you're online, if you're doing what I'm doing, whatever it is, there's something here you're moving away from because you're also getting an advantage, because you're getting the overview of something and the clarity that is coming. And we already talked about emotional upheaval that is going to be very clear to you what that is. And that might be because one thing is coming to the surface again and you're like, okay, that's it. I've had it, but now it's 100% clear to you which direction you want to go. Because it's not over for you. Maybe if you go over there, you can be like super successful, quite obviously. We have it here, right? This is what's coming. It's the Six of Wands. It is also public recognition. Maybe it's a different platform. Maybe you needed another certificate or different boots, they just said, different shoes. I don't know why, but a different environment. Yeah, a different boss, right? Different people around you, everything we just talked about, but regardless, it will be quite successful. Or you also will be feeling successful, they said. You'll be feeling successful. So you are very encouraged to go through this gateway, okay? Because something will also be put into perspective for you. It will be put into perspective, group number 3. Let's get your last few oracle cards, please. What else do we have, please, for this? For group number 3 here, what's to come? What can they expect? The moonlit tide, dream and illusion. Yeah, again, same message. Okay, full moon here again. With this, it almost, again, this gives me actually the energy of this one. Because there's nothing else going on here. There's like this, something will become very still. Suddenly. Like, let's say you find yourself, let's say it's a relationship. And you just like, even if it's a brother or a friend, and there's always arguing or whatever it is, right? And it's always going back and forth situation, regardless of what it is. And suddenly, in the midst of the storm, you find yourself extremely peaceful. And your body, your mind, your heart, everything suddenly knows what to do. And it's not this right now. When you're not fighting against something anymore, when you're not becoming emotionally affected by something anymore, you know that you mastered it and it's time to move on. And it will be very easy for you, okay? It will be very easy to you. It will be a very new sensation probably, or the initiator of you knowing, like, you know what? I don't give a shit. Don't care. It's time for me to go over here or do this, but now I know. So this is what this card feels like. The illusion will be lifted. There will be also this energy of just wanting to explore something else. The curiosity is going to be more intriguing to you than maybe this is safety zone, but it's always up and down. The safety I'm saying because it could be comfort zone. And look what's on the bottom right there. Yeah, we have the abyss with depth and shadow work. So this is what you're coming out of. Group number 3. This is 100% what you're coming out of. You're being taken out of the situation of the Tower. Okay, this instability and this constant, trying to figure something out or having things happen again and again. You're being taken out. They're showing you a different way. Whatever, spirit guides, angels, your life, your soul. Okay, let's take these both. Becoming, sea glass. I like this actually. We have the whale song with legacy and connection. Look at this. Tons of wisdom, diving deep. Okay, you learned a lot. Yeah, that's what they're saying. In this the shadow work, you're done with your shadow work, especially specifically in this situation, whatever it could be for you. You learn so much. You're ready. And look, yeah, here it is. Here's the profound messages that you're taking out of this. You will be feeling your mastery. You will be feeling how good you are. And that you are good enough, that you know enough, that you are ready to move on to do this. And we have this Osprey dive as well, precision and confidence. Number 8, bravery, confidence, fearlessness, taking action. Knowing what you want. And this is laser focus. And you know where to go and you know where to get it. Okay? And this is also how you're going to be treated. I constantly see someone, as an example, moving to a different company. And in this company here, where it's sometimes good and sometimes bad, I feel like you're being undervalued. And this is just an example, okay? But then I see this over here, this energy where you're moving into a company where they're almost like not worshiping you, but you're getting this respect that you deserve. It's almost like here you're a nurse and here you're a doctor. Okay, kind of the energy. If we're just looking at an example for this energy. So there's something about this here that you can definitely change, or you will change your situation in a way that matches your level, your new level, okay, and your new experience and your new self also. This is going to be much better over there. And again, it doesn't have to be like travel. It could really be changing friends, changing work, changing your attitude, changing your car, changing, what else did we say, the car? Anyways, whatever it could be. Group number 3, I do feel like it's going to be very profound, like it says right here, and you're going to feel successful. The feeling of success is coming because you know so much. And I feel like you're undermining this right now here in this situation, okay? There's more for you, and you're going to be feeling better over there as well. The necessary respect is over there as well. So thank you so much, group number 3. I hope you can put this wherever it resonates for you. I'm sending you the biggest hugs, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.